Hey y'all, it's Margo from the PreOp Homestead. It's been a while since I've been on here making videos. Just a lot going on and not going on. But the main reason for this video is I want to show some, I'm not even sure what the word is, but I want like solidarity or strength or backup. My daughter is getting ready to go for surgery at the end of the month. Where she has a sleeve put on her stomach, and we're all really excited for her. It's going to be a lot of big changes, and until that day comes, she is going to have to be on a fairly strict diet, and then afterwards even more so. So I'm gonna try or attempt to try to do the same kind of diet that she is. It's like a pre-op diet before the stomach surgery. So for the next, see what is today, the 16th. So for the next 13 days, I will be drinking my flavored waters. And yes, sometimes I have ketones added, but during this time period, I may or may not, because I'm going to try to stay as close to what she's having to do, just to give her some more support. Her husband's going to also be having the surgery in another month or so after her, so that's going to be really great to have that extra support. But I'm going to try to drink 128 ounces of water or fluids a day. I'm not one to drink plain water, so it more than likely will be flavored water. And I'm not exactly sure what that's going to break down to throughout a day, because we've been up since 6 or 7, and we won't get to bed till 10, 11, 12. I never get enough sleep. And I also will be drinking my black coffee with stevia or some other no-calorie sweetener and no creamer. So that way I'm sticking to the clear fluids, except for this is my coffee bean water. I have to have it. That may change here in a couple of weeks. But for now, it's going to be at least a gallon of water a day. And then there'll be 2 protein shakes, like a breakfast one and a lunch one. You can have salads, leafy green salads with 1 tablespoon of dressing in between the meals. And then 300 calories for dinner. So that's what I'm going to be aiming for. Now hers is lean cuisine. Right now I'm not going to have lean cuisine, maybe, or something similar. But until her surgery, this is what I'm going to try to follow to show her support from me. She knows that we love her. She knows that she has our 100% support, but this is just going the extra mile. And if any of the rest of you want to follow along, want to try this, and you do, let me know what your results are. I have not weighed myself this morning, and I will let you know. In fact, let me do something here. So, this is me right now. Yes, I'm not huge, but I'm not little. There's not a whole lot of good light in here, and I don't have a ring light. And I apologize. Give me 1 second. My scale got pushed all the way back to the back. So, let's see. And I have white sweatpants, a really thin shirt on, no shoes, socks. 0 out and see what it says. And it blocked that. I'm sorry. 223.2. It'll let me pick it up and show you. No. Next time I will start my video out with that so you can see it, and I'll take you along with me to show you the scale. And so I'm starting at 223, and I don't know how much working out I'm gonna do. I may do some of the walking workouts. There's a couple people on YouTube that have walking videos that I follow, such as what is her name, Leslie Sansom, and she does everything from the 1 mile up to 3 miles plus a lot more. And then there's another girl that her name is Grow with Joe, and she also does indoor fat burning walking workouts that are low impact, and I've followed her channel. So I'll be doing one of those two. I'm going to start out with the beginner 1 mile, or like maybe half hour to an hour. My background history: I had heart surgery 12 years ago. My heart supposedly is in good shape. Supposedly. I do not have high blood pressure, so that won't get in the way. So we will see how this works as far as adding a little extra exercise, because honestly, the only thing I do is clean house, take care of my garden, I take care of my animals, but it's just me and my husband, you know. So sweeping, vacuuming, some mopping, dishes. You can imagine how many dishes. We use paper plates and plastic forks and spoons. I mean, really, why shouldn't you? If you're it's just you, why should you put that extra work on yourself, really? I mean, yes, we use regular silverware sometimes, but not always. Most of the time, we make it easy on ourselves. And then we try to, we do minimized meals. My husband is gone a lot. He works throughout the day. He hauls junk cars, scrap, metal, just in the whole field of auto recycling, and he takes care of us. And I'm getting off topic. Sorry. Okay, so this is the kind of diet that I'm going to be following to help support her. And then we are going to, on the 29th, she has her surgery. So after she has her surgery, I'm going to weigh myself maybe once in the middle of this time period. So it's 13 days, so maybe 6 or 7 days, I'll weigh myself again. And then again on the day of her surgery. And then she's going to go on a really strict diet. And I remember her saying no fruit and something else. I'll give you the information, more information on what she has to eat over the next year's time. The first, I think, month or 2 or 3 or more, she has to start out with liquid diet. She has to get, I think she said 128 ounces of water in a day. She has to drink a quarter cup, and they give her a little container and another quarter cup to measure it every 15 minutes while she's awake. And that includes getting in several protein shakes. She has to have so much protein get so much protein in every day, and she has to eat extremely low fat or fat free throughout this process. I will try to do as close to that as possible if I'm able to. Now, the difference is going to be that I'm not going to have my stomach taken, done like hers with her surgery. So I'm not sure. Maybe between now and then, my stomach will realize that, hey, this is going to be okay. Or maybe I'll do a couple days of fasting and then go into the liquid diet after she has her surgery. Because I'm used to doing fasting anywhere from 18 hours to 3 days at a time, which is really good if you want to get rid of bloat, lose a couple quick extra pounds, and it's not going to stay gone, because if you go back to eating bread and pastas and potatoes, it's all going to come right back on. It's just the way our bodies treat those kind of foods. They are turned into glucose, and the glucose causes our bodies search that out to use for energy. So if we eat those foods, even if we work out, it's still going to take that glucose and burn it first. Unless you work out a lot, do a lot of weightlifting, which I would suggest some form of weightlifting. You're not going to become a big bodybuilder unless you really follow the strict guidelines on how to build your muscle up and continue to push, heavier and heavier weights with fewer reps, more sets, and I think that's how it goes. If I'm wrong, please go ahead and correct me in the comments, and I'll make sure to change that and put the correct information in the next video. Plus, I will look it up again. So I apologize if it is not completely correct, but I believe that's what it is. And so, anybody else that wants to join the next 13 days with me of losing weight to support a loved one. You can be doing it for yourself. You can be doing it to help support another loved one, to give them that, just like when someone shaves their hair when their friend or their loved one gets cancer, or something happens and they lose their hair. This is the same kind of thing for me. I am showing some extra strength for her, showing her we've got our back, and we are 100% behind her on this. And if you'd like to join me, put down in the comments if you're going to try doing this too. Small salads, green leafy vegetables in between meals, and at dinner time. No snacking. And 2 protein shakes a day. 300 calories for protein mostly in the evenings. And let's see how this works. Fingers crossed. I'm going to be able to keep doing it. 128 ounces of water, fluids. And of course, I'm going to keep drinking my bean water. Gotta have it. But no creamer. Let's see how many of y'all think this would be a good idea for you to try too. 13 days. And then from there, we're going to take it a step up. Take it up a notch. At least I am. To try to give her even more support for the next couple months while she's going back to being able to eat like she might be able to do slowly for the rest of her life. A little bit at a time. Let's get this. We got this. I got this. Do you got this? Let's go. Thanks for watching. And until next time, much love from the Pryor Homestead. Bye for now.